This is the preferred Data Voice Network's phone user video tutorial for the Cisco 8851 and Cisco 8861 model phone on the PDVN VoIP hosted portal. The Cisco 8851 and 8861 model phone has a display with 10 programmable buttons. Soft keys are located along the bottom of the screen and will change depending on the current status of the phone. You can press the button on the bottom right of the screen to view all available soft keys for the current state of operation. When your phone is idle, soft keys will show redial, recents, forward, do not disturb, call return, pickup, group pickup, and unpark. Your phone soft keys may differ slightly depending on the setup and may have page or other features as well. The built-in buttons on the phone are the navigation keys, a return button, and an end call button. On the bottom right, a headset button for certain headset applications, a speaker button, a mute button. Above that are buttons for hold, conference, and transfer. However, you will see options for these on the soft keys as well when on an active call. And on the left are buttons for voicemail, settings, directory, and volume controls. The volume controls have three functions. When you're on an active speaker call, they will adjust the speakerphone volume. When you're on the handset, they will adjust the handset volume. And when your phone is idle, they will adjust the ring volume. To make a call out, simply start dialing. There is no dial 9 required. You can either dial the 7 digits or 10 digits depending on your location and the rules for that location. And then this is a delete or backspace button if you misdial the digits. Once you've entered your digits, touch the soft key under call to make the call. When you're on the call, you can see this is speaker button is lit. To go to handset, just pick up the handset. To go back to speaker, touch the speaker button and place the handset in cradle. To mute yourself to the caller, you can touch this mute button here and you'll see that it is lit, and also there's an indication on your screen that you're in a mute mode. You can mute yourself on both speaker and handset. So if you go to handset, it's gonna stay muted to the caller. Mute is different from hold. When they're on hold, they'll hear music. When they're muted, they just hear dead air. And then to end the call, touch the end call button here or here. When your phone is ringing, you will see lights on your handset and the phone itself and hear audible ringing based on how loud you've set the ring when your phone is idle. Across the bottom, the soft keys will change to answer, decline, and ignore. Answer will just answer the call. You can also pick up the handset or press the speaker button. Decline will send the call straight to voicemail, and ignore will let the caller continue to ring but will not audibly ring your phone. If your extension is in a ring group and you press decline or ignore on a call to that group, your phone will stop ringing, but the other extensions in the group will continue to ring. Placing a call on hold. So when you're on a call, you can press the hold button here or here to place a call on hold. And then to return to that call, again, you can press that same button to resume. So held calls can only be retrieved at the phone that they were placed on hold. We'll talk about some other options for sending calls to other phones in a later section. So when your caller is on hold, they will hear on hold music or some indication that they're in a held status. If you would like to place a second call out while you are on a call, you can touch the hold soft key here and then touch another extension button, and you can call another number or another extension on your system while that call is placed on hold. So then you can, when you've got two calls, you can touch hold, and then you can touch either one of them or use your navigation keys to return to one or the other, and then do resume and talk to them, and then resume and talk to them and end that call. To make a three-party conference call from your phone, you dial the first number, wait for them to answer, and then you can press the conference button and dial the second number. Wait for them to answer, and then press conference to bring all of the calls together.
Preferred.
Then from here, you can touch the hold key to place the entire conference on hold, or you can press the end call to disconnect. If you need to have a conference call with more than 3 participants, use the conference bridge and PIN provided by your administrator. If you are on a call and a second call begins to ring on your phone, you will see a blinking light and you will hear a beep in your handset if you're on a handset, and then you can select to answer, decline, or ignore, just like a regular inbound call. If you touch answer, it automatically places your first caller on hold. And just like before, you can use the navigation keys if you place that on hold to go back and forth between the 2 callers. And you can see the call information here in the blue section. Usually it would be different caller ID names, but you get the idea. To call another extension on your system, you can touch the button for that extension, which might be here, or you can dial the extension number and then press the soft key under call. You can also, if you do that, your call will ring to the extension and the person will have to pick up the handset or press the speaker button or answer button to answer. If your call is not answered and that person has a voicemail, you will go to their voicemail box and can leave a message. To call another extension's speaker, if this feature is enabled on your system, you can do hands-free talkback by doing *0 and the extension number, or *0 and the button. This will come over the extension speaker, and you can speak directly to the recipient without them having to pick up the handset. So we talked about placing a call on hold just at your phone. But if you wanted to place a call on hold for another phone without transferring it to that phone to prevent it from going to voicemail if they don't answer, you can use Call Park. When you have an active call, you'll need to press an available park button located on your phone buttons behind the pop-up of the call. So they're actually right here. So if I press that, it places the call in Park 1. And so then you can tell the person that you placed the call for which park orbit was used, and to access the call by pressing the numbered park key. So the call may be accessed by any phone at the local site by pressing this Park 1 button, and then it will retrieve the call information and they can resume the call there. If someone on your system has placed a call in park that you need to retrieve, then at your phone you'll see what park is in use and available. So if the call is on Park 1, then you can touch your Park 1 button to retrieve that call. So that just automatically grabs the call that was placed in park, and you will be able to speak to that person that was placed on hold for you. By the way, if you park a call for someone, or if someone parks a call for you and that call is not ever picked up, eventually it will recall back to the person that placed the call in the park status initially, and that timing is set by your system administrator. To transfer a call, if you have buttons for phones programmed on your phone, you can use them for quick transfers. So when you're on an active call, you can touch the extension button if you have it here to transfer the call, and the caller will immediately be routed to that phone and your phone will go idle. If you do not have a button for someone, there are 2 ways to transfer. If you would like to announce the call, you will do an attended transfer. So you touch the 3 buttons and then touch transfer, dial the extension number, then you can wait for them to answer, announce, and if they would like to take the call, you can touch transfer. And then your phone goes idle. If you would like to make a call with an announce, and then the person says they don't want the call, then you're going to touch the 3 buttons, touch transfer, dial the extension, call, wait for them to answer, explain who the person is, and if they don't want to take the call, then you touch end call and then resume to return to your caller. And then to send a call without an announce, you touch the 3 buttons and then do blind transfer and the extension number. It immediately transfers the call without any announce, and if they don't answer, it will go straight to their voicemail or wherever their failover location is set to be. To transfer a call to an offsite number, such as someone's cell phone or just another phone number, you are going to use the same option, which is attended transfer. So you're going to touch the 3 buttons and then touch transfer, but here you'll enter the phone number and then call. And you always want to announce these type of calls. Wait for them to answer, let them know that you have a call for them, and then touch transfer to send it. So it's off of your phone completely and you've sent it to that outside user. There are some notifications on your phone that you'll see. The most commonly asked question is when a call comes through and then either the inbound caller hung up or you didn't answer it, you'll get a little bit of a different indication on your phone right here. And these soft keys change to call, return, redial, and missed, because you had a missed call that was rang and was not answered. So to clear that, you just touch missed, and then you can see it, and then go back, and then you go back to your main view, and the little missed call indicator goes away. To set up voicemail on your phone is very simple. All you do is press this little tape recorder button that's for the voicemail.
Please.
And the system will prompt you to put in your new password and then put in your new password again and then record your greeting. And that's all you have to do to set up your voicemail. So when you have a voicemail at your phone, if you were away from your phone and someone called and left a message and it is notifying your phone, then you'll get an indicator here on the phone itself. It's a little picture of a voicemail icon, and then your handset will have a red light as well, just to notify you. So to check your messages, you touch the voicemail button.
Please enter your
And
password.
if you've set it up already, you enter your password, and then the
You have
system will start telling you how many new messages you have, and you can touch 1 to listen to your new messages. You can touch 2 to listen to saved. And I'll put a little description of all the voicemail options on the screen here now. So when I'm listening to this message, I'm going to press 7 to delete. On the screen, you can see our 1-page voicemail instructions for users with a little information we already covered about the initial setup of your voicemail from your phone. And then sort of in the middle there, you can see when you are in the main menu to listen to messages, press 1, or you can press 2 to review saved messages, or 5 to change settings. So if you want to go back into your voicemail to change your greeting, name, or password, you can press 5. And then a little bit further down on the page, you can see that you press 1 to change your greeting, 2 for name, and 3 for password, and the system prompts you to make any changes that you need to. If you have a voicemail sent to email, it will come to your email from voicemail@pdvn.net. You will need to open the attachment to listen to it. It will be a WAV file. You may need to add or set up an audio player on your PC or mobile phone to listen. From your mobile phone, you can touch the caller ID to call the person back. To change the display and sound settings on your Cisco phone, you're going to touch the applications button here, and then you're going to use your navigation key to scroll and select under number 4, user preferences, and I'm touching the center button. And then you can select screen preferences if you want to change screensaver, backlight, timer, display brightness. And then I'm going to touch this to go back. And then if you select ringtone, you can choose the ringtone that you prefer for extensions 1 and or 2. You can listen to it and change the ringtone. So I'm just going to do extension 1. And then you can go down and see them all. They all have little names, and play it if you want to. And then you're going to touch set when you're ready to save. Thank you for listening to this user tutorial for the Cisco phones. Please call or email us if you have any questions. Thank you and have a great day.